Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hey, once again, good day, folks. We're still here at Edward's residence, where there has been destruction of his place as a result of the heavy rain that fell today. Um, while we were here, we saw a contingent, a team from the Wall Central Kitchen arriving, and they have arrived and is providing some support at the moment to the family, those who remain here. I want to engage the folks from Central Kitchen a bit because they're an international non-profit organization, and they've been catering for for a situation like this for those in disaster area who might need some assistance. So I'm here with Mr. Sam, and Sam is the director of emergency response. So you see the director is right here already responding to this emergency. Good day, sir. Good. How are you? Good. Okay, so Mr. Sam, I see you arrived here, and this is very good because this family would need some support in this time. What sort of support have you been providing? Could you just give us an update of what has been happening so far?
We're definitely here in response to the volcano.
Right.
We're doing just under 7,000, no, between 7 and 8,000 meals per day, delivered to over 100 different locations. Obviously, people that are displaced, some people that are still in the red zone, some of the shelters, and obviously, if we're here, responding to that disaster and something like this happens, it's we feel our duty to respond right away. Talked with Mr. Ian, and wherever it is that he and his family, they're thankfully okay. Wherever it is that they end up, we'll add them to one of our routes and be sure they're getting fresh hot meals every day.
Awesome. What are some of the areas that you have already been distributing food to since you have arrived?
Over 100 locations.
Over 100
From Burley all the way up to Georgetown, Chapman's, even Sandy Bay. Not today, obviously, because of the weather, but all over the island.
And what you guys are doing must be commended. How have you guys been able to execute this mission that you guys are doing to provide support? What sort of support you guys have been getting to give us support?
So we're working. We're contracted 9 different restaurants because we want to support the local economy, and that helped us. We were delivering food within 2 days of the volcano erupting, as well as at the Diamond Kitchen, the Maritime Hospitality Institute. We've activated that kitchen, and that's where we're cooking a bulk of the meals. We've had a great, the Vinci people are. There's a lot of solidarity, so we've had a lot of volunteers. A great team. There's only a handful of us internationally, so most of the work is being done by the community itself. So volunteering or all different.
Yeah. And we see disasters taking place all over the world. How do you how does the organization decide on where to provide these relief support?
It's need. Need decides everything that we do. So if there's need, then we're going to do our best to be there. So whether that's the hurricane in the Bahamas, the hurricanes that just hit Colombia and Honduras, Guatemala, we've worked all throughout the Caribbean. So need decides where we go and when.
Okay. And then finally, because this has been really a sad situation that we are seeing underground with the last of eruption and now these flood, these landslide. For you, in terms of your impression, what do you think of what is unfolding here? What is your impression like?
It's a challenging one, right? Because a lot of disasters are one event. It's an earthquake or a hurricane that lasts a couple days and then passes, and then you start that recovery process. So this is a very unique, challenging one because it's an ongoing, unpredictable disaster that's still happening. So it's got its own set of challenges that we'll continue to work through, working with the people of St. Vincent.
Well, thank you for taking the time. As folks, the rain is coming, so Sam has to go. We're still here at Mr. Edwards' residence. We have seen the World Central Kitchen, the non-profit organization, already bringing support, which is very commendable. The speed of which this is going. Mr. Edwards, how are you? You have been receiving some calls. Okay, so Mr. Edwards have been receiving some calls. Folks, the house is still here. I think in a sense it is the tree that has keep it somewhat from falling down. But we have to end this live because we are in the rain and we have to be mindful of the device that we are using. But we must commend Sam and the Wall Central Kitchen for the job that they're doing here on the ground. Now we're gonna leave you guys. So thank you for tuning in. We're gonna leave because of the rainy condition here and go to some safety. So thank you very much, viewers, for listening and tuning in. Thank you. Sam, thanks very much.